Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here or if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm excited to show you guys something I just made, and it's something I've been meaning to make for the longest time, and I finally had a chance to do it. And that is my own idea book or art journal. Ta-da! All right, and as you can tell from the title, it's inspired by this book, Make Your Own Idea Book by Arne and Carlos. If you guys don't know, I am a knitter, and I actually got my certificate in master hand knitting from the Knitting Guild Association around 2020. And here's the binder. I'll show you guys. Oh my gosh, this is aside from the projects that we had to do. We had to do a lot of swatches, and this whole binder pretty much shows my work for that level, which is a lot. I think it took me 6 years to actually finish the whole level. But anyways, just to talk about Arne and Carlos, they really inspired my knitting. And for level 3, we had to write paper on traditional knitting, and I ended up picking Nordic knitting, so talking about the loose kofta and the fana kofta. And for my final project, we had to design our own sweater. Again, Arne and Carlos are big inspirations to me, so these are the 2 knitting books of them that I have. I've poured through these books so many times, and I ended up designing a sweater that's inspired by a Nordic sweater with a twist. So it's very Setesdal inspired, but I mixed it with the design that I saw that Dolce & Gabbana did. So anyways, this is just to let you guys know how much Arne and Carlos have really inspired my arts and crafting life. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is this is the book, I'm so excited, is do a quick flip through of this book to show you guys what's in it, and then I'll show you snippets of me actually making the idea book, and then we'll do a flip through of the actual finished idea book. All right, okay, here we go. Okay, every page of this book seriously is very inspiring. Just looking at the pictures. So what they do is well, here we go, introduction and table of contents and stuff like that, preface. But it's just really amazing how they talk about the importance of idea books, and how for them as creatives, it's something that it's really important to them. Just looking at every page here really is inspiring. Even if you don't do arts and crafting, just there's something about it that just really inspires your creativeness, and the way they do the idea books is that they literally just recycle everything they have. So even when I made my own idea book, I didn't have to buy anything. I already had everything at home, so which is really good. And what they really encourage you to do is to use keep all this paper that you have and just recycle them, and that's what you use. So as you guys will see, when I create my own book, I just used whatever paper I could find, and I had some arts and crafts what do you call them, oh my gosh, just those illustration, oh my gosh, what do they call those, hard paper? Anyways, but otherwise, aside from that, everything was pretty much old paper that we had laying around, like old artwork that my kids did. So now here in just this part, they're showing the materials that you need. They do use sewing machine for their books, but you can also hand sew. And this one, I didn't have a press, so I just used heavy books, which you guys will see later on in the video. And you will also see the way I made it. It's there's a lot of mistakes in it, but it ended up turning okay, because the way these books are done, they're really not meant to be perfect, because they're meant to be really used a lot anyway. So I think it just kind of adds to the charm of it when you see how rough some of this stuff are. Okay. I'll also link to the video below on their channel where they show how to do this, but just not in a step-by-step. This book really is step-by-step. It's very detailed, which is good. And what's really amazing about this book is that they showed a lot of their own idea books. And it really is kind of mind-blowing just how creative Arne and Carlos are. The way they do this collages. And the reason I'm doing this flip through is just to really inspire you too, I hope. And that if you can find the book, that's great. I highly recommend it. I don't know why I've never done a flip through of this book before, but yeah, it's just, this is the knitting idea book that they did. So obviously it's more about knitting, but as you guys will see from this book flip through, it's different stuff that you can do with it. Like this is a Christmas idea book. And then children's idea book. Oh my God, I'm missing some pages. And here they just use old artwork of students that I think Arne had when he was a teacher. Cooking idea book. So for recipes and stuff. So every book that you do, you can actually have a theme around the whole thing. So with me, because it's my first time doing it, I didn't have a theme. I just picked whatever paper, whatever sheet of magazine stuff I could find. But the more you make these, the more you can start really getting more like narrow down, I guess, your theme. But otherwise you could just do what I did, which is basically just use whatever you have. And my idea, hopefully, oh my gosh, I am so out of words today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, but what I'm hoping to do with this art journal is just to carry it around me, almost as a commonplace book, just to kind of put my thoughts in. But it'll probably mostly be like sketches and collages that I'll be doing on it, because I didn't really put a lot of thick paper on it, so I can't really do much watercolor or oil painting on it. But I mean, you never know, right? It's an idea book, so you can basically do whatever you want with it. So this one, the sewing idea book, is pretty cool because they actually attach samples of like quilting stuff that they did, and they put like fabric samples and stuff like that. And this one, the travel idea book, that will actually even make a great gift for someone, you know. And this is when they went to Japan. It's just really cool. I can't get enough of this book. Like I really just love it so much. Like you can get so many ideas from it, and it's just really inspiring to see how their mind works, right? It's like this idea books that they have here. It just shows you kind of, I guess, like what's in their brain. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. And this one, the hobby idea book. So they have a book on Volkswagen, because I guess they have a Beetle, and I think they're trying to is it restore? Are they trying to restore? Well, I can't remember now. Yeah, the bridal idea book if you're a future bride. Just very cool stuff. So, and they even have this attachment for this book, because they have templates and stuff like that they showed in the book that you can use on your own idea book. I actually like calling it more idea book now than art journal for some reason, because I feel like for art journal, you feel like when you call it art journal, you feel like you have to do like art in it, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, but I think with idea book, you can do whatever you want with it. You just don't have to do art stuff. You can just even write poems and just do it as an actual journal. Like it can even be a prayer journal for you if you're religious. So, but look, like I like how battered the books are, the ones that they showed. I flipped through it already, but like this covers, like it just shows you how well loved some of these idea books are. Like, as you see how tattered they are, you know. And I really like that. So I hope mine will turn out like this. But anyways, now we'll do a flip through. Actually, no, I'll show you guys, I guess, snippets of me doing the idea book, and then we'll do a flip through of my finished one. here we are. So as you guys saw in the videos, the snippets, there's like I made a lot of mistakes doing this, but that's okay. It's my first time, so for the next time I know what to do, I hope. So yeah, so this is the fabric I ended up choosing, although I don't know if I showed it on the video, if I cut it out or what, but this was the original fabric I chose, and I did end up doing one cover. But as you guys will see, because the way I glued it, when I flipped it, it was on a newspaper, so it got stuck on the fabric. So I ended up choosing this one, which is an IKEA curtain remnant that I had laying around when I hemmed one of our curtains. So, but I will probably still use this for another journal. Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. So this is like an old artwork my middle child did when he was really young. Like, he's a lot older now, but this was, I think, when he was in grade 2 or something. Yeah, and this is, oh, this is from Attack on Titan poster. You know what? I'm gonna find out what this thing is called. Give me a second. Okay, I'm such an idiot. It's called cardstock. Oh my gosh. This is a new one that I have. So it's basically the same sheets that I use. I ended up buying 2 of these because it was on sale at Michael's, I think. But oh my god, I can't believe I couldn't remember. It's called cardstock. Anyways, yeah. Otherwise, these are all old sheets that I use. So 7 signatures I ended up doing. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Yeah, so I'll just show you guys. So this is like from a catalog, and this was from a No Toby Allowed office picture that I had laying around. Don't ask me why we had that around. And yeah, so even this like copy paper, they're like stuff that we were about to throw out, right? Because there were mistakes on it, and I just ended up using it. So this is really a great way to use up paper you have laying around that you don't know what to do with, right? So this one, an old artwork that my daughter did, cardstock. Yeah, another old artwork, same with this one. And this one is I think a canvas. Yeah, just a canvas, cheap canvas paper I had around. And this is the ribbon I ended up adding. You guys will see on the video, I think. Oh, I don't know if I did show that, but I ended up making a mistake because it was upside down. I originally attached it to this part, but then I realized, oh, my signatures are upside down, so I ended up just taking it out and putting it here. But you can still see the remnant, I guess, of that ribbon when it was attached here. I just cut it out. So honestly though, with this glossy sheets, I don't know how to use them, like in terms of what to do with them. So I'll probably just collage, because it's really, I mean, I guess you can write on this part, but like this dark part, you know, or maybe I can just leave it like that, because I do like, I mean, I love Attack on Titan, right? So set it out. This one is an old Jane Davenport envelope that I had. I think when I ordered from them, some of the stuff were in this, and I just cut it out and turned it into like an 8x10 sheet, and then used that. This one because I love Jonathan Groff, so I ended up using this page here from Vogue. And that's it. Yeah, and on the book they use corrugated board, but I ended up using leather for the binding because I have so much leather stuff that my friend gave me. She works in a leather company, so she gave me a lot of their scraps when they closed down the warehouse. So yeah, so It's not the best, but it's my first idea book and I'm really happy how this turned out. I can't wait to carry it around and use it. So anyways, that is it. Oh my gosh, if you made it this far, thank you so much. And as always, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.